Hey guys, today I'm gonna take a look at this Christmas lights. So I got these from Dollarama. These are the Danson decor lights. So I used these last season, but this season when I was trying to uh, plug them in, they was not working. So let me show you guys. So I plugged them in, right, and it's not working. So in some cases, you guys might see that there are some bulbs working and then they're not. Some of them afterwards are not working, but in my case, none of them is working. So I'm gonna start just unplugging this, and I'm just gonna start with looking at the fuse here. So if you guys can see here, there is small fuse cap, and normally when you get these, you get a spare fuse with these. So all I'm gonna do is there's a small cover here. So with my fingernail, I'm gonna try to open this. You can also use a tool. So I just opened it up. Okay, so I opened this up and you guys can see there are two fuses in there. So there are a couple of ways to check the fuses, right? So the first way is to just physically look at them. And if you see like small thin wire going through the fuse, it means fuse is okay. Or if you see like a black, like if you see like fuse is black from inside, it means like fuse is broken. Or what you can do is if you have a multimeter, so I have a multimeter, I'm gonna put the multimeter on the continuity check. I'm gonna turn it on and I'm just gonna check the continuity of the fuse. So if you guys can see, I have this on my continuity mode, and before checking I'm just gonna try to touch these together. You can hear the beep, right? So that means there is a continuity. So I'm gonna just touch the fuse like that. So I put one end of the cable in there. I'm gonna put the other, right? So if as you guys can see, I can hear the beep. So I'm gonna check the same for the other end of the fuse. And in my case, my both fuses are okay. One other thing you can check for the fuse is you can put this in one end of the in one end of this receptacle, and then you can check at the other end, right? So if you can hear the beep, it means the fuses are good. So the next thing, so since my fuses are okay, the next thing I have to check is to check each and every bulb. Yeah, I know it's not an easy process, but you just have to do it, right? Because even if one of the bulb is not working, it's the entire light is gonna stop working. So I'm gonna start unplugging one of them. So I'm gonna start with the first bulb. So if you can see, there is this latch, right? So I'm gonna take off this latch and pull this out, right? So I'm gonna make sure there is no rust on this filament. Like you guys can see, it's completely clean, right? Same thing, I'm gonna look inside, right? There is no rust or anything going on. So this looks good. So I'm gonna put it back the same way I got it. So there is only one way you guys can put this. You can't get this wrong, right? So you just have to align this filament with this little notch here. This back in. I'm gonna make sure to push it back in and then put it there. So I checked all of them, and I'm by the end of the light now, right? And look at this, guys. So if you guys can see it, let me just zoom focus it a little bit. You can see it's completely rusty, right? So it's all rusted. All the other bulbs were okay except this. So what I'm gonna try to do is first I'm gonna try to clean it off with the wire brush or with the sandpaper. So you can either clean this up with the sandpaper, but what I'm gonna try first, I'm gonna just try a spare bulb, right? So I got some spare bulbs with this light, right? So I got a fuse and two spare bulbs. So I'm just gonna try putting this new bulb in there. So you guys can see it's completely new. The wires are completely okay. There is no rust, right? So I'm gonna try putting this in there and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I just plugged this new bulb in, and I also cleaned the inside of this with the wire brush. Like I grabbed the wire brush and cleaned from the inside also. And now let's check it out, guys. Oh, nice. So there you go, guys. So I just fixed this. So if you guys liked it, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video. Thank you.